Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to be doing my movie review for the movie The Longest Ride. I saw The Longest Ride last night with my church friend, and I really enjoyed it. So this movie stars Britt Roberts and Scott Eastwood, and it's directed by George Tillman. So I read this book about 2 months ago, couldn't put it down, fell in love with it. Some things that I struggle with is sometimes I feel like Nicholas Sparks books are really hard to get into, or the movies are just overly cheesy. I don't mind it to be a little bit cheesy, but I do want it to be kind of believable, that this could really happen in real life, and it's not just like so far off in, make-believe that it's just not realistic. That's one of the main reasons why I love The Longest Ride. It's realistic. It's real. It's raw. It deals with real problems, real questions, and I really enjoyed it. So basically, The Longest Ride is about this girl named Sophia who is a senior in college, really determined. She meets this rodeo professional bull rider named Luke at a rodeo, and they kind of hit it off, and they start dating and hanging out, and then what happens is that they rescue this old man who got into a car accident, and they kind of work through their relationship as they get closer to this old man who's played by the wonderful Alan Alda. It's so wonderful because it has like the modern day love story between Sophia and Luke, and it also has Alan Alda's love story, which is set in the 1940s between Ira and Ruth. I just loved it. It was pure. It was wonderful. I love Sophia and Luke's relationship. I loved how it was true gentlemanly ways, and I just loved their story. And I thought it was so awesome seeing Ira and, I'm forgetting Una Chaplin's character's name. I'm forgetting Ruth's love story. I like that because Ruth's a teacher and I'm a teacher, so it was really cool to see her compassion that she had for her students, like I have for my students, and just her compassion for her one student, Daniel, who came from a really rough background. Most of my students come from really rough home lives, and so I really, honestly, some of them I just want to. I wish they had better parents. I wish they had a better home life. And so I totally understand when Ruth was totally in despair and distraught over Daniel and how he had a horrible family, didn't care for him. And I just love their story. I love the war aspect of it. It was real. It was realistic. They went through their problems, and it was great. One thing that I loved about this movie was, number one was Britt and Scott's chemistry. Their chemistry was so spot on. It was so wonderful. They just were funny together, and they were cute together, and it was just wonderful. I loved their chemistry together. I haven't seen any of them in any of their projects, but I really enjoyed them. I felt like Britt delivered her lines pretty well. Like, it was believable. It wasn't like overly cheesy. Even when towards the end when she's like, I can't live like this. Sometimes that could have been over dramatized, but she just hit it right on the nail. It was just great, and I think it's really cool that she's in this. I think we're around the same age as well. I think I may be a little bit older than her. Not sure, but we're close. We're both in our 20s. So that was really cool, and it was also cool to see Scott Eastwood. And I love how when people who are physically attractive, they're not just hiring for like the pretty face. They actually can act. Scott Eastwood can act, and he's gorgeous, and he just seems like really down to earth, and he hit it off. And I just love his attitude of, I don't want to get by just by my father's name. His father's a famous director and actor, Clint Eastwood, whose latest picture was American Sniper. I just love how Scott, really did a good job in this movie, portraying Luke, portraying his insecurities, portraying his, determination and his drive to win and to rise to the top again, no matter what it takes. I loved the professional bull riding aspect of it. That's so dangerous. I grew up around rodeos, and I didn't go to rodeos a lot, but when I did, it was so exciting. It's just a huge thing in Texas. And so I just thought it was really, really cool. Whenever I did live in Texas. I don't live there anymore, but I thought it was really, really cool. I just love that. I love how the whole PBR community kind of backed the film. I love how they were involved with the film. And I love how they did their research and really took this film seriously. The scenery was so freaking beautiful. I love North Carolina. I really want to visit there someday. So the scenery was beautiful. The soundtrack was beautiful. I just loved, really, it was a really good book to movie adaptation. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I will most likely be seeing this again. I cannot wait to see it again. It was so good. It was so wonderful. The perfect movie for a girls' night out with my friend Najibe. But it was wonderful, and I really enjoyed it. So I cannot wait to just watch more of their films. And it's just, I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.